Hi guys, welcome to the demo video for Seas of Iron Rising Sun. In this we're just going to take you through a quick turn, show you how all the mechanics, base mechanics work, how the game plays out. It's very similar to the original Seas of Iron if you demoed that with us at Gen Con, or if you watched the video from the other game. It's really similar. You still have 5 sections to your ship. This time you have aircraft carriers, of course. Each section can take 10 hull points of damage. Once it does, you flip the card over. When you lose 3 out of your 5 sections, you lose the game. Or if you lose all your aircraft, you basically are knocked out of the game. You have to retreat. So either by destroying all your opponent's aircraft or 3 of their 5 deck sections. We have a few new crew members that do some new things. We have an aviation ordnance man. He gives you +1 to your damage rolls with all your aircraft. We have an aviation machinist mate. You can repair your aircraft. And we have an admiral. He can issue some new orders. The rest of your crew members are the same. Your chief gives you a reroll. You have your damage controlman. He can repair your ship, and your medic can save one of your other crew members' lives. So you start out just like you did in the original Seas of Iron. You place all your crew members. You deploy. When you deploy your admiral, you declare your order that you're going to use for him. This turn, I'm going to go ahead and declare that he's going to give my mechanic, just in case I lose any aircraft, a +2 to his roll. So he's going to be better off.
I'm going to do the same.
Tom's going to do the same for his admiral. Your mechanic and your ordnancemen have to be deployed to one of your hangar bay sections. The rest of your crew members can go wherever they need to go, where you'd like them to be deployed at. Each section has 1 plane. If you lose a section of ship, you lost an entire plane. Your planes are double-sided, so they actually are undamaged and damaged, so we'll walk you through what might happen there. So just like the original Seas of Iron, you'd roll, basically see who goes first. I got a 2. Tom got a 2, so we're going to roll off again. We're rolling the exact same thing here. 5. I rolled 5 again. Okay, so Tom's going to go first. So you basically take turn deciding what you're going to do. So Tom's going to decide which aircraft he's going to launch this turn.
Alright, I'm going to launch these 3 here. We're going to send 2 at the bridge and 1 at the aft hangar bay.
Okay, so he's launched, he's chose his targets, he's launching me. I'm going to choose mine. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to launch 3 planes. And I'm just going to try and take out his bridge. So we're going to go all 3 on his bridge, on the Akagi over here. Now he goes first, so I'm going to roll my anti-aircraft. So I'm going to roll, he launched 1 at my aft hangar bay, so I'm going to roll for that. Now for your anti-aircraft shots, for your aircraft carriers, however many planes you left behind is what your roll is going to be. So it's going to be a 6+, a 5+. So I'm going to have a 5+ roll to try and shoot down his planes. So I'm going to roll for the aft hangar bay. I need a 5 up. I rolled a 6, so that plane's going to be damaged. So he flips it over. I'm going to roll for the bridge. Just going to go ahead and roll both those at once. And I damaged 1 of those as well. So 1 of those is going to be damaged. The 2 planes that were damaged are going to automatically scatter. He still has to roll a hit with them to see if he hits at all, but they're going to go ahead and scatter.
Alright.
So he goes ahead and rolls his attacks.
So I'm going to roll at your aft hangar bay first here.
Okay, so he rolls the hit, just to make sure he doesn't roll a 1,
miss.
which he did.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Chief Petty Officer's reroll on that.
He's going to use his reroll.
Still a miss.
Still a miss. So that plane missed completely.
Alright, now I'm going to go at the bridge here. I'm going to roll for the damage plane first since it's going to scatter. So that's hits, but it still scatters to my opponent's left.
So it's going to my left, so he's going to hit my 4 hangar bay.
So 4 points of damage plus.
He's going to do 4 points plus 1 for his aviation ordnanceman. I have my bow still intact. That's going to give me a defensive value, so he's basically going to do 4 points of damage to my forward hangar bay.
And then my remaining aircraft at the bridge.
Yep. Now you normally need a 4
That's
up
a miss.
for a direct hit. He missed anyway. For a hit, you normally need a 4 up. If your bridge is intact, it gives you a 3 up, and a 2 up with scatter. Okay, so he's going to roll his anti-aircraft on me.
Alright, I'm just going to roll all 3 at once here, since they're all in the same location.
Go on the bridge.
And 1 of them
Yep.
is damaged.
Yeah, 1 damage, so 1's going to basically be a scatter. So I'll roll that one first, see what happens. I do hit, but it's going to scatter still, because it was hit with anti-aircraft fire.
To my left.
His left, so I'm going to hit his aft hangar bay. I'm going to roll for my other two. They're both in the same spot, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll 2 dice here. I need at least a 3+ for a direct hit on his bridge. I got a 5 up and 1 failed. I'll go ahead and use a reroll.
2 direct hits.
Got 2 direct hits. I will roll
damage here.
I'll roll damage on the aft hanger bay first. I got 3 plus 1. He negates it, so 3 damage there. And I will roll the next 2 damage here on the Akagi. It's gonna be the same, so I'll just roll both at once. So I got a 5 and a 3 because everything's gonna still negate basically. So 8 damage on his bridge. And then that's the end of combat round. So all of our planes now return to the ship. So I'm gonna return my damaged one and my 2 intact ones. So now it's damage repairs.
I'm going to attempt to repair this damaged plane here on the bridge.
You can attempt to do 1 repair per turn. He has 2 damage, so he's only going to try.
Actually, I'm going to attempt to repair the one that's parked on my bow right
So he's going to try and repair 1 of his planes. He does. I'm going to try and repair my plane as well. I do not. Oh, I did call on my plane. So my plane does repair because my last turn, my order that I called on him was to get a better die roll on the plane repair. So 2 up does repair that. So all my planes are repaired. I've reassigned my crew. Tom can decide if he wants to reassign anything. You again declare your admiral's orders. I'm basically going to declare the same order again. So I'm going to give my aviation machinist mate a +2 to his dice roll.
Same thing.
All right. So that's 1 round of combat. Now during the second turn, you would only be allowed to launch the number of planes that did not launch the turn before. Basically, all planes that you launched last turn are resupplying and refueling. So both of us can only launch 2 planes at this point. Basically, play would continue like this. Hope you enjoyed this how to play video.